All right, here we go. Questions, everybody.
What was your message to the offense? They take the lead, you guys drove right down. Kind of a rough day offensively. You clicked on that drive.
Yeah, I just said we've been in this situation hundreds of times at practice. I mean, you got to always resort back to your training, resort back to your practice, and there was zero flinch from those guys. Great look in their eye. They went out there with confidence and executed like they should.
How hard is it just to get rhythm going, just maybe even with the penalties, obviously, and then obviously the run game, just kind of being up and down today?
Yeah, I mean, you want to establish the line of scrimmage, you want to run the ball, and like I've said before, there's a million different things that really go into running the football. But I was really proud of how hard those guys played. Up front, the tight ends, the running backs, the receivers, I think they all played really, really hard, and whenever we needed to in crunch time, we got the job done. And so that's ultimately all that really matters. So really proud of those guys' effort today.
And I think John was 16 of 17 to finish the game there passing. Just how good was he down the stretch for you guys and putting your trust in him in that final drive to throw the ball?
Yeah, I mean, you said it right there. I have all the trust in the world in John Mateer, and there's a few things in the first half he wishes he could have back, but it was just a good subtle reminder at halftime to relax. Everything we want is there. Just relax, deliver the ball like you have all week in practice, and that's what he did. And he was great there in the second half for us, and as was a lot of different people. There were some big catches being made, and again, it's just the guys trusting everything, going back on their training, and making the play when they came their way.
Can you walk us through that first touchdown to Isaiah, where it looked like you almost was about to sub out and then was just kind of uncovered there at the snap?
Yeah, I mean, we ran the ball the play before. He just quick motioned over there, and it was a tempo call. He got lined up. He pointed to the official. He was never out of bounds or anything like that, and they didn't cover him. So it was good awareness by John to see him with nobody on him, and he just ran, and it was a great job by him.
How difficult is it to kind of toe the line there between what that was and the deception plays that they look for those sportsmanlike penalties?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much toeing the line there was. It was a tempo play, and he pointed to the ref, and the ref nodded his head and said he was in right there. So I don't know how much deception went on there. It was just a ball play that we executed on.
Can you talk about just his overall play today, Isaiah Senior?
Yeah, I mean, really proud of Isaiah. Made some big-time plays for us, especially whenever we needed it. Just a consistent kid who brings it every single day. Really talented kid, smart, high football IQ, and someone that number 10 trusts. I trust, Coach Jones trusts, BV trusts, everybody trusts him. So just proud of the work that he's been putting in, and awesome to see him get to go out there and make some big-time plays.
Ben, what do you think of Jaron Koenig tonight?
Yeah, Jaron, I mean, same thing. Came up in some big situations, especially on third down, making some big-time plays. Proud of him, proud of his process, proud of the player he is, and proud of the response that he always shows. So he's a stud.
In a game like this, how big is it to avoid big negative choke plays on offense?
How hard is it?
How important is that?
Oh, how important is it? Yeah, I mean, negative plays are drive killers. The biggest thing about, succeeding on offense is being efficient, right? And, negative plays, those are killer. And so nobody likes them. They get you off schedule. But whenever they happen, you got to figure out a way to get back on schedule. So, yeah, negative plays are killers.
And what does it say about the last drive? They score, so you've got to have something on this next drive. You guys came through with flying colors. What does that say about your offense and what you guys have going right now?
Believe and trust in the process. Those kids, like I said, they don't flinch. There's no fear in them at all. They trust their training. They trust the rules that we talk about in meeting, that we walk through in practice, and they went out there and they executed really, really well. So they were ready for that moment, and that was awesome to see. That a bunch of kids who've been working their tail off were ready for that moment, so that was fun.
Why do you think that was really your only flawless drive? I mean, I think it's 5 plays, maybe 6, and everything worked the way it was supposed to every play.
Why did it work that way?
Because every other drive, even if you scored or moved the ball, it was sputtering, hit and miss. No hit and miss on the last drive.
Yeah, I think it's just those kids stepping up in that moment, right? And again, like I said, there's a lot of stuff in that game that moments that some of those kids wish they could have back. There's a few plays that I wish I could have back that I called, but at the end of the day, you can't win the game in the first, second, or third quarter, guys. Like, the game's not won there. You win the game in the fourth quarter, and that's ultimately all that matters. So we talk about finishing. We have our winning edge on offense, and win the fourth quarter is the last one that we leave. Every time we leave a Saturday unit meeting, it says finish, ! Win the fourth quarter, because the first, second, and third quarter are really a moot point.